Are you working? What kind of work do you do?
Welcome to the Philly EDC Holster Clinic, where Kydex craftsmen from across America and beyond are sending in their holsters for us to give them our honest feedback about what could be better, what could be improved, and what they're doing right.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to episode 8 of the Holster Clinic. Today, in this episode, we have Shaw's Custom Kydex holsters from Scott Shaw. I wanted to go over these. This guy looks a little familiar. It reminds me of something we're making a little bit. Actually, I wanted to tell you that this rubber spacer that he put in here is where we got the idea to make these when we had made these to the whole pattern of this clip, which we are no longer using, however. Yeah, this clip seems totally fine. It's nice and firm and stiff, and we tried it on and it works really good. I really like that he sent this out to get hydro dipped. I think that's a pretty slick look. And the retention is just perfect, and the hydro dip kind of covers the edge finish, so it's kind of hard to tell how he, exactly what that looks like under there, but if it's anything like this one, I would say it's totally perfect. Two considerations. One is that this sort of horn flares out here a little bit, and do we have an access sitting around that I could show, like for a shield or something? Well, at any rate, we tend to sort of like open muzzle them a little bit so anything that gets in there can get out. Additionally, if you're making this for a Glock, there's no reason to not have an open muzzle and accommodate more than one gun per holster. It also reduces the amount of excess material, and this, if you're carrying this appendix, any excess material around the edge of this, to be quite frank, will kind of be a pain in the balls in a very specific way. So just keep that in mind. Always reduce the front profile of a appendix carry holster. Other than that, the definition's good, the retention's good, and he blocks out the ejection port such that there are no snags. I can't find a whole lot of fault with this other than the improvement I'd recommend of sort of like reducing the sort of muzzle end profile of this holster. Likewise, this one is also very slick. The retention's perfect. I think you could kind of like make this a little more symmetrical here. My finger does collide with the Kydex as it sits under the trigger guard where it meets the grip here. Additionally, I think you could take those steps and reduce this profile. I mean, you've got a piece of Kydex right here that does nothing. It serves no function other than existing in this space. So you could go ahead and reduce that, and that also having like an open muzzle there allows you to flush the holster out. But as of this, I mean, I'm a sucker for that beautiful edge. That looks like mirror polish, and kind of like eliminating the that much beautiful edge might hurt. It's sort of like you don't want to, like, it looks so good that you kind of like want to keep it there, but you can't be a sucker for that over functionality. In respect to functionality, first I'd like to say that the relief he provides here for the screws and hardwares is perfect, and it fits really well. The only problem that I had with this setup is that the tech lock completely interferes with my ability to get a full firing grip on this gun. That is a concern, and sort of like having this kind of compromised grip in the draw can lead you to having a certain amount of your hand above the back strap, and it forces you to make a correction in your grip at some point during the draw stroke. Always be aware that this hand should maintain the same grip on the gun from the minute it touches the gun until it's presented on the target. You don't want to have to like fumble around and readjust your grip. Now, I don't have big hands. I'm not that big a guy, and if I'm having a little bit of difficulty maintaining a full firing grip on this gun as I draw it out of the holster, imagine what somebody who's got a set of meat hooks is going to run into. So I would explore relocating this tech lock, or taking advantage of one of the offsetting components that they have through Blade Tech in order to increase that grip clearance. But aside from that, man, this thing is squared away. The definition's good. It doesn't look scorched or overheated anywhere. It looks like you could, if you so desired, remove the tech lock and possibly install one of these clips on here, such that you've got an interchangeable holster, which would be pretty good. And then then this area for the clearance could provide you some sort of sweat guard or body shielding. But yeah, the sight channel's a good height. The fit and finish is really good. You look, I mean, I can tell you cared about it. I would just address the issue of hand interference with this tech lock, and then you will be good to go, man. These are excellent. Can somebody start sending in something that's like disappointing? You know, I'm really impressed that so far the folks in the community who have sent stuff in have been consistently like nothing really bad to say. I mean, it's like small little considerations here and there, but aside from that, I mean, you guys are all doing a really good job. I'm pretty proud. I'm proud of everybody who's sending stuff in. I'm really happy to see that. So I don't want this to be some like circle jerk Kydex fest. So send in something terrible, and we'll all learn from it.